y'all, it's DayaLakai, aka Lakai Day, aka Daya, and today we're back with another video. For today's video, I am not glammed up. I look a little tired, and that's because I am, but there's nothing I can do about that. Yeah, but today I just wanted to tell y'all tips on how I grew my hair, because I'm very impressed on how much my hair has grown. I'm pretty sure it hasn't been this length in years, like at least 10 years. It has never been this length past my neck, past my shoulders. So I'm really happy with my hair growth, and I just want to share my tips and tricks on how I got to grow my hair out within 2 years. Like, this is a 2-year difference from my hair being to my shoulders, and this is a 2 years difference, so that's about 3 inches. Even though like it's been growing very slow, but it's just been growing gradually, and I'm still very impressed and very happy about it. So basically I started this transformation last year in 2019 in February. I remember I was looking at my hair and I was straightening it, and it looked a little bit longer, like a little bit past my shoulders, but I was like, dang, like I can never get past my shoulders. And I was just like, this is ridiculous. And so I decided to just change my whole regimen and try to actually take care of my hair and actually like take care of my natural hair before I worry about how it looks when it's straight. I have 5 tips on how to grow your hair. The very first tip is to make a hair diary. Now, a hair diary, in my opinion, is when you measure your hair around each month or so, or whenever you feel like it's had growth. Measure your hair and see how long it is. I have this in my notes, so I kept track of how much my hair has grown, because when your hair is natural and it's curly, your hair doesn't look like it grew at all. And you don't want to straighten every time you want to see your growth, because I know that's why most women, black women, straighten their hair, is because they want to see the growth. They want to be like, oh yeah, my hair is growing because I straighten it, it looks longer. But you don't want to do that every time. So if you just take a ruler and you measure a strand of hair, usually I measure the top. I measure the top, I measure the side, and then I measure the back. And so I tend to measure those 3 spots, and I put them in my hair diary, and I put the date, and I put a picture. I put a picture of my hair so I can physically see it growing, because when you have natural hair, you don't really see the growth, but you see that it's getting thicker. You see that your hair is getting thicker. You see that your curls are getting more healthier, a little bit bouncier. Like, you physically see your hair getting thicker. You just don't see it getting longer. So if you take a picture, you'll be able to physically see that, and you will feel more like comfortable in what you're doing. The second tip is to start a hair regimen. Get moisturizers that work for your hair, and make sure you have shampoos and conditioners that work for your hair. I can tell you what I use, but it's not going to work for everyone's hair, because everyone's hair is different. So you need to find products that work for you. Sometimes you're gonna waste your money. Sometimes you're gonna think this is a good product and it's gonna flop. That's okay. Your hair kind of needs to be babied. You kind of need to treat your hair like a child, because with natural hair, it's very sensitive. You need to water it, take care of it, like just treat it so kindly, just treat it really nicely. So you want to make sure you put the right products in your hair. So in order to do that, you have to do step number 3, which is find out your hair porosity. Now, I'm not absolutely sure what my hair porosity is. I don't know that much about hair porosity, because I'm pretty sure my hair porosity in the front is different than in the back, which is normal. But your hair porosity is basically how much moisture your hair can hold and let go. So basically, if your hair has normal porosity, then your hair can just take in moisture and it can just hold it. It can hold it, and it can take it, it can hold it. That's normal porosity. If your hair has high porosity, then it can really suck in moisture very easily, but it can easily come out as well. You can get it in, like your hair will be moisturized, but it can leave just as quick. And when you have low porosity, it means it's hard for your hair to gain moisture, but once you get it in, it's hard for it to get out. So I believe I am in the middle of normal and low porosity in some parts of my head. So it's really hard for my hair to maintain this low moisture, so that's why I'm constantly using products, and I'm constantly trying to give it treatment so it doesn't be dry. Right now it kind of feels a little dry. I'm not loving it, but I just wanted to show my length for this video. I wanted to see how much my hair was actually growing. I haven't straightened my hair for about a year, so I just wanted to see how it looked. But yeah, it really has a hard time maintaining moisture sometimes, and so I have to constantly put product in it, and I have to constantly make sure that it's getting its treatments, protein treatments. Deep conditioning is very important, but you just want to make sure that you have your own regimen for your own hair that's going to work for you. So you need to find out your hair type. You need to find out your hair porosity. Your hair porosity is very important, just as important as finding out your hair type. Tip number 4, okay, is make your hair healthy. It don't matter what your hair look like while straight. It doesn't matter how long it is. It doesn't matter. If your hair isn't healthy, it's not going to grow. So before you worry about your length, you need to worry about the health of your hair. Because like, as you can see, I straightened my hair, but it still got a little poof to it, meaning it still just got its curls going on. It still wants to curl up on me, but that's okay. It's okay that your hair isn't bone straight. It's okay that your hair shrinks all the way back to your head when you wash it, and it doesn't look like you have any growth. That's okay. That means that your hair is becoming more and more healthy. You need to make sure your hair is healthy before you worry about anything else, because if your hair is not healthy, it's not going to grow. It's just not. And that's all I can say about that. And my final tip is protective hairstyles. I'm always doing protective hairstyles. Even before I transitioned my hair, I was always wearing braids and wigs and whatnot. But what's important is that you moisturize it and you keep your hair moisturized and healthy before you put the protective hairstyle in. Don't just put nothing on your hair and then protect it, because there's nothing that your hair gains from that. If anything, it's going to cause your hair to break more. So you want to make sure that your hair is moisturized before you put in a protective hairstyle. That's very, very important. The best protective hairstyle I feel like for growing hair is faux locks. If you want to do any protective hairstyle, I think faux locks would be great if you really want to grow your hair quick, because honestly, with braids and even wigs, your hair is still kind of showing. Your hair still sticks out, so your hair is still exposed to harsh things. Like, it can either be cold weather, hot weather, whatever it is, your hair is still exposed. With faux locks, your hair isn't exposed like at all if you cover it correctly. So if you do the soft locks, that kind of defeats the purpose, but it still works. Like, my hair still grew after I did my soft locks. But if you want to have your hair grow fast, I suggest putting your hair in faux locks. Not all the time, not too tight. Like, you don't want to do too much protective hairstyle, because that will cause breakage in your hair. Sometimes you just want to leave your hair the way it is and let it grow out. But if you want to do a protective hairstyle and you want to do a protective hairstyle that works, I suggest faux locks. Do the faux locks, because they really work. Because honestly, I did my faux locks, I think the first time in October of 2019, and when I took them out, I at least saw a ½ an inch growth within a month, and that's really quick, and it was really fast, and I was so excited. I thought, oh my god, my hair is growing. And then after that, it kind of slowed down, which you can notice if you do the hair diary. Notice that it was growing. I was so excited. I wanted to wear my hair down. I wanted to wear it in braid out, and then it kind of stopped growing. I was a little bit disappointed, but then I realized it was the style that really helped my hair grow, and not having my hair exposed a lot is really what helped my hair grow. So yeah, that's basically my tips. Again, I ain't no hairologist, I ain't no salon stylist, I ain't certified in nothing. This is just what I know for my hair and what I did to help my hair. But if you want to know the products that I used, if you want to know exactly what my regimen is, if you want to know this because you feel like you have this similar hair type as me, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll drop a video on how I take care of my hair, how I do my wash and goes, my braid outs, all that. But yeah, that's basically my tip. If you have any more questions that I wasn't able to answer, just leave them down below in the comments. Make sure you like, comment, and share. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I'll see y'all in my next one. Bye!